And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, the Smoothie King Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back, but Coach Alvin Gentry said the leadership on this team kept it together. And when we did get Zion, there was no jealousy. If anything, they wanted him to be more aggressive. For a rookie to hear that from a bunch of veterans, it shows their high character. Guys?
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. Devontae Graham is out there with Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, and the forward spots, they'll have Ingram alongside Williamson. Bledsoe is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And here is Graham, right wing. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Now Bledsoe. Here's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Cody Zeller.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. That's the way he's built. A muscle car might be more accurate.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Graham. Hayward outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And it's ball in the corner. Off target from outside. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Washington unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ball. He kicks it to Adams. New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Zeller finds Washington. Now Hayward. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Zeller passes to Washington. And again, the Hornets missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Puts it up for Bledsoe. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. A three-pointer is right on target.
And it's clear Bledsoe knows he has the coaching staff's trust to take those shots, capitalizing well on that one.
Now, here's Rozier. It's stolen by Adams. Out to the wing. Here's Bledsoe. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And they get it back. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Cody Zeller.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Charlotte making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Williamson. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Bledsoe against Rozier. No good from Bledsoe.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
To end the drought. And it's Rozier missing. Pelicans leading by 8. Bledsoe right side. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Bridges. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And it's Williamson missing. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Looking for the first basket of the game. Launches it. Charlotte no good that time either. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williamson the pass the ball. And the Pelicans miss again.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Bridges, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Free throw, no good. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
New Orleans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And, Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Ingram wide open. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Graham from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Rozier for three. Pelicans with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Here's Rozier after Eric Bledsoe's score. Rozier with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Williamson. Bridges dishes to Graham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And that one falls for Graham. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Ingram. That shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Bridges kicks to Graham. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rozier. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Bledsoe outside.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Hayward, and the shot goes in.
You see, this is where the size of Hayward makes a difference. He's very comfortable working inside.
Adams taking his time here. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
He's off on the first. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Hornets trail by 7. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Redick. Going inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
It's Martin on the wing. Back to Monk for 3. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Bledsoe passes to Redick. Back to Bledsoe. 14 feet away. Ball with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Bledsoe. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto. Outside, Redick. This one for 3. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They grab their own miss. And another shot. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A three-pointer off the mark. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 35% to start the game. Redick for 3. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's what separates the scorers from the shooters. Redick able to do it off the dribble.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Nelly is checked in for Steven Adams. On defense, the Pelicans leading by 12. There's the screen. Driving in. The shot by Monk is no good.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Bledsoe dishes to Hayes. The pass to Redick.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Hayes with the screen for Redick.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month. Second, Eric Bledsoe. The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Now here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Oh, that's blocked. Here's McDaniels. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Redick finds Bledsoe. Here's Hayes. Right side, Redick.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Monk for 3. He doesn't hit that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And Bledsoe, here we go. That shot off. Excellent D there from Ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Monk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Bledsoe. And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Hornets trail by 8. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. A lot of Dookies out there on the floor. Redick at the 2, Ingram at the 3, and Zion at the 4. Hernan Gomez out there with Lonzo Ball. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. Graham from outside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Redick surveying the D to the right side. Williamson is screen on Rozier. Floats it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
To the left side wing. Back to Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. Zeller setting the pick for Graham. Feeds it to Zeller. 4 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Just 4 to shoot. Graham.
Redick's defense is very underrated. He really uses a lot of energy to make life tough for whoever he's guarding.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Williamson outside. Hayward against Ingram. Doesn't go for him. Hayward with some nice D. Graham, the pass to Zeller. Hayward outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Washington. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead. Ball kicks to Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Redick. But they get it back. Oh!
Yes! Yes! Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. The free throw drops by Hayward.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star. Quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Adams checked in. Hayward hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Ingram attacking, and the basket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Zeller, a screen on Ball. From 13, and the basket by Rozier. Here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Adams. Dishes it to Redick. That one goes. Count it.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And talk about playing small. Last year, Charlotte had Rozier and Devontae Graham on the floor together for much of the time. Both players right around 6'1". But you know what? They held their own.
The first free throw is good. And, of course, Rozier played a fair amount of off guard before he came to Charlotte.
And Kevin, back in Boston, he learned how to move without the ball, where to spot up. And those may have been hard lessons early on, but the development paid off. Rozier's become a much more versatile talent.
Martin's checked in for Charlotte. Both good from the line that time.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Outside, Redick. Pass to Adams. Over Martin. Adams down low. Rozier defending. Adams' shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Rozier for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Rozier's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Pass to Martin. Out to the right wing. Graham from outside. Pelicans with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And here's Ingram from the arc. Graham with the rebound. The pass to Zeller. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Washington kicks to Graham. There's a screen by Washington. And it's Graham missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Now, here's Washington. This is it to Graham. No good from outside.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is.
Look out! Here he goes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
He'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
To halt the run, and that one comes up a bit short. Williamson dishes the ball. All alone. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
A nice compliment to his passing game. When Ball's jumper is falling, he's that much more dangerous.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over to the left wing. Tries the spin move. And the Hornets miss again.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Ball finds Williamson. Over Monk. The Hornets pull it in. Graham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And how about Monk's ability to get shots up over the defense? He likes to stick it to them, just showing a lot of focus on that finish.
Shoots it. And it's Ingram missing.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Zeller, a screen on Ball. And it's Graham missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to the right wing. Zeller against Adams. Zeller passes to Washington. 3-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Ingram missing. Hornets trail by 9. Washington passes to Graham. Out left to the wing. Back to Monk. There's the dish to Graham. And again, the Hornets missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here's Monk, got a piece of it. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Now Ball. Monk, no one around him. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Bledsoe against Ball. No good from Bledsoe. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Down by 12. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Goes up on the block. A nice shot by Melli. 1:05 left now here in the second. Ball kicks to Monk. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Bledsoe dishes to Ingram. The Hornets pull it in.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Ball, the pass to Monk. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bledsoe finds Hayes. Ingram left side. And he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Monk for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Looks like this could be an upset in the making. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Certain guys give their teams a lot more than the box score would indicate. Shaq, Steven Adams is one of those cats.
Yeah, he's an anchor for you on the board, sets brutal screens. He's your enforcer.
Yep. He's willing to do the dirty work, and that's what most guys aren't. Adam, he sacrifices his body, and I just love the way he sprints that floor.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hornets trail by 13. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Post pairing is Washington along with Zeller. Ante Graham is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Hayward in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Washington. Offline with his three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Hayward. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
No good on the free throw.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
Second free throw, no good.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Rozier kicks to Graham. Washington passes to Zeller. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Zeller. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Hayward goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out the numbers for Gordon Hayward. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Hayward hits them both. Pelicans leading by 13. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Bledsoe with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there's a level of toughness to Bledsoe's game. He doesn't back down from getting in there and mixing it up with the big fellas.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. First one falls for him. Bledsoe hits them both.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Hayward on the wing. Back to Rozier. Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hayward's got 9.
Entering the league, this is where Hayward had to improve, and he has. Tremendous touch now from range.
Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. Zeller grabs the board. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. A 12-point game. Hayward outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Pelicans shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Adams. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Adams with the screen on Hayward. And that one's good. Ingram.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Pass to Graham. Adams against Zeller. Hayward passes to Zeller. Rozier with the ball. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayward. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Stolen by Washington. To the wing right side. Rozier kicks to Graham. Takes a 3. And no good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And there's the pass to Bledsoe. Williamson, a screen on Rozier. Hornets trail by 12. Hayward left side. Up again. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Ball kicks to Adams. Bledsoe against Rozier. No good from Bledsoe. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here's Washington, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Hayward passes to Washington. Hayward against Ingram. That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Hayward.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Graham from outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Graham's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. Bledsoe outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Zeller's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Hayward can't hit. Pelicans leading by 9. Adams sets the pick for Bledsoe. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Cody Zeller. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
And the first one drops.
And maybe he's starting to find
his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
New Orleans making some changes here. Hernangomez is checked in for Adams. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Malik Monk comes in for Devontae Graham. Bledsoe hits them both. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 11. Zeller finds Bridges. Six on the shot clock. Passes it to Hayward. Here's Zeller. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And taking a look at some stats here for Rozier. Last year, getting it done. 17th in three-point field goal percentage, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. And Bledsoe, here we go, missed inside.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Hayward, the shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense.
For three, Hayward. Redick with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 13. Pass to Hart. Bledsoe outside. Drops in the tray.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had one triple in the first half, now has his second.
Hayward on the wing. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. Hayward's got 12 now in this quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Hernangomez kicks to Bledsoe. Here's Hart. With the drive. And finish off by Hernangomez.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Charlotte making a switch here. Here's Ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Monk for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Burkett just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Monk. Great D that time from Redick.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, two other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Bridges finds Martin. And the Hornets miss again. And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
For three, Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 19. Right side, Ball. Kicks it to Bridges. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Ball against Bledsoe. To the paint. Stolen by McDaniels. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Martin's checked in for the Hornets. Pelicans leading by 16. Here's Redick. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his fourth rebound in this one. Ball with it. Now guarded by Redick. Ball no good. New Orleans gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hart, that's good.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Martin. Now, here's Ball. That one, no good. Good D by Bledsoe. Here's Melly. And the Pelicans get it back.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Martin. Driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. It's been all about Eric Bledsoe for the New Orleans Pelicans. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard pair, Ball and Redick. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. And it's Adams at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
Rozier the pass to Hayward. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And it's Rozier missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The tray. The shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here is Ball. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Hornets trail by 21. Here's Rozier. And Adams sends it back. They get it back. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And he makes the first. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA, and Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well. And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Washington kicks to Rozier. Hayward outside. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Redick against Graham. Back to Ball. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Hayward. Here's Zeller. Adams defending. Zeller passes to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Graham missing. Pelicans leading by 23. Right side, Ball. From downtown. Kept alive. And Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. They need this one. And Zeller with the lay-in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Redick. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
No good on the second free throw.
And we all know about Zion Williamson's athleticism. Now he must continue adding to his game.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Ball's knocked loose. Now Monk. Here's Riller. Lays it up off the glass. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Here's Riller. He kicks it to Monk. passes to Zeller. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Zeller, a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Rozier. Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
Here's Adams. Tries again. Hayward with some nice D. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Washington kicks to Hayward. Back to Washington. And it's Williamson with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 20. Baseline try. And the Pelicans miss again. Charlotte shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Monk for 3. Pelicans with the rebound.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Ingram, and there's the drive, and it's blocked. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Not the guy you want to let catch fire. Hayward better be first on your mind.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Eric Bledsoe.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's had the fans behind him tonight, and that's really been a key for him. Once he got going, they sensed it could be a special night every time he touched the ball. Adams outside. Lock at 6. Pass to Ingram. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing. Hornets trail by 18. Rozier the pass to Zeller. Washington with it. Pass to Rozier. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Here's Zeller. The pass to Rozier. And the 3 off target. Outside ball. Good.
Love when Lonzo looks to shoot from the mid-range. The assertiveness is good to see.
Now here's Rozier. Passes it to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And here is Rozier. Wants to get it off to Graham and does. Misses from short range. Bledsoe looking it over. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup is good. Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Here's Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Now the feed to Hayward. Shoots over Ingram, and the Hornets miss again. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Adams. That shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Rozier for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Ball. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Zeller finds Hayward. That 3 off the mark.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
No good on that one. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
So he can't get either to fall. Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one misses, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach and best players, if they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jackson's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Eric Bledsoe.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Martin the pass to Zeller. That shot off, and New Orleans will come the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving inside. He's off on that one. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.